For a short while, I actually thought that we were going to have a game, that we're actually going to have a match. I thought that Frankfurt were actually going to maybe say, "What's up?" For a short while, I thought, okay, this could be something. It's like, oh my gosh, we could actually have a very interesting game, and Bayern could actually be fully pushed. I was wrong. I was wrong, as I have been so many times watching Serie A games, La Liga games, or Bundesliga games, because the gap in quality between the top teams and the lesser teams is always vast and huge. But Frankfurt didn't do themselves any favors. I mean, my God in heaven, you've somehow out of nowhere fought your way back to 3-2. The least you can do is at least make Bayern work for their goals. I mean, what's business does Alphonso Davies even having scoring with his wrong foot, his weaker foot, his right foot? But Frankfurt's defense just allowed him to go through. But with that being said, Bayern played a lot better. They were average. They were average against Union Berlin, but they won the game. But this was the Bayern that is like, okay, these guys can really truly be quality. And these are the guys where people have said these are the guys that can be Champions League favorites. Moved the ball around really well. Great choice of passes. Great spacing. Great positioning. I think Hansi Flick really organized the team well, and they're definitely now getting back into their flow. They're getting into the rhythm. Everybody knows where to go, and just the utilization of Alphonso Davies, I think, is one of the key aspects of this team. And I think Thomas Muller showing why he is so important for this team, because he just pops off in the right place and just knows the right passes, the right runs, and just the right things to do whilst on the pitch. You can be a guy who can do step overs and all these different kinds of tricks, but in a football game, I needed to do things that help me win the game. Not things that entertain me, but things that help me win the game. Thomas Muller just knows how to do things that make us win the game. It's not about looking good. It's not about looking sexy. It's about us winning the flipping game. So everybody was on form. Everybody was on form. Lewandowski getting another goal yet again. But I would have liked to have seen Bayern suffer a little. Because again, like at 3-0, it was like, okay, pack your bags, this is done. Let's just roll on to Tuesday. But then when it now became to 3-2, like I think it was Hinterberger, like his second goal was that was a damn good header. That was a damn good header. So at 3-2, I thought, all right, Bayern now have to dig in. Like out of nowhere, they've now found themselves somehow in a game. They've not somehow found themselves in a contest where really they shouldn't have really found themselves in this kind of contest. But, Frankfurt made it easy for them. Eintracht Frankfurt made it easy for them, and Bayern didn't really have to stretch themselves. But I just think that it makes Tuesday very, very good right now. Because Bayern looked good. And Frankfurt are definitely more superior opposition than Union Berlin. Even Perisic, who I thought, I was like, when he first came to Bayern, I was like, he didn't do too well. Perisic looks really good in this game. He looks really good in this game. I think once Bayern, and also Joshua Kimmich, people have to speak more about what this Joshua Kimmich kid can do. He's versatile. Like the guy knows, okay, this is what I need to do to defend. All right, I need to play right back. Let me play right back. Okay, I need to come into the midfield. Okay, I need to provide. I need to pass. Okay, I need to make those runs to the box. Okay, I need to shoot. I need to finish. I don't know many players that are pretty adept and decent at almost all aspects of being an outfield player. And just how easily he's been able to slot into that midfield position and make really good passes, or go out wide and actually make really good intelligent crosses. His multi-skill level is admirable. His multi-skill level is admirable. So look, I said, look, for Bayern, it's weird because the scoreline doesn't totally reflect the game. I mean, Kevin Trapp, the boy his goal was bombarded. I mean, there must have been about 8, 9, 10, or 12 shots on target because Bayern were just spraying shot after shot after shot. But just how you saw the second half goal and how you saw Frankfurt getting those counters, I think 5-2 may be a bit harsh. 5-2 may be a bit harsh, but it is what it is. It is what it is. They got that Walkman. Should Bayern make a bid for Bale? Well, if they can be assured that Bale will be fit. But do they need Bale? If they have Gnabry and then they'll get Leroy Sané, do they need him? And I think yet again, like looking at Kingsley Coman, it gives us more indication of why Leroy Sané is so needed. Kingsley Coman just isn't that good a player. Maybe he needs a better coach. But when I just look at him play, his ball control is off. His movement is off. His decision making is off. He doesn't have full command of what he wants to do when he has the ball at his feet. He doesn't really offer much danger moving forward. And I just think that is what is truly problematic, man. But what I'm always impressed with, and I think someone mentioned it before, is Alaba. Yeah, Frankfurt aren't PSG or Liverpool or Man City. But you have to really give kudos to Alaba in the way that he's been able to very comfortably slot into that central defense. Something tells me I don't think he likes playing there. I think Alaba definitely misses the kind of offensive opportunities that he would get if he was allowed to roam forward and really attack. So that's the thing that he'd walk into. But I think, because this is a work in progress, this is a work in progress. So I think both Bayern and Dortmund would have definitely wanted maybe a few more games before they met. But because I still think that Bayern Munich are not really there yet at their full heights. I think like they are slowly getting there in terms of the team playing at their very best. But keep in mind, they were missing. Not really missing. Gnabry wasn't playing. And you just saw that the moment that Gnabry came on, he literally helped constitute a goal because he engineered that on goal. But you see how important Gnabry is. I think Perisic's best days are really gone, and he's no longer really as prolific a player as he was when he was playing for Croatia and so forth. But this team, like Gnabry, is definitely needed in this team. He's definitely needed in this team. I think Goretzka does a good job coming up and playing from midfield. But you could see that for Lewandowski, I think maybe part of the reason why he maybe, because he had a few opportunities, but why he didn't really get enough service was you had Coman there. And Coman you can count on one hand throughout a season the number of really good games that Coman has, because he does not have that many. And if you're a striker and you're relying on your winger to resupply for you, he can be frustrating. But although, you still had the likes of whether it's Kimmich or Pavard and Alphonso Davies still providing balls through. And, well, it was actually Muller that did so. I think Muller was the guy that provided for Goretzka to score the opening goal. But yeah, look, but even when you look at Bayern Munich, and even when you say that they can do so much better and they can play so much better, I still feel if Bayern Munich played like this, I still feel they could possibly beat Dortmund, because there is just a certain edge that Bayern Munich have that the other teams don't have. That there is just a innate belief that Bayern have that other guys don't have. Martin, language, please. Language, please. In those Frankfurt defense, you see, for me, like, I think I don't think the defense was trash. It could have been better. What the heck? It could have been. I mean, it could have been better. Sorry, let me turn off my Xbox. But yeah, to concede 5 Gs like that, and could have been, and it could have been more. Let's just keep it. It could have been more. It could have been more. The defense didn't have their best down. Like, look, if you're in the Bundesliga and you're playing Bayern Munich, man, you cannot afford to make any mistakes in defense, because it is very likely that these guys will still beat you, even if you play the best game you've ever played. So if you don't come in at 100%, specifically in defense, there is maybe no point in you wasting any of our time in you even trying to come up and actually really say anything in a game like this, man. So, what are you guys saying, man? But yeah, but basically, I mean, it's when Bayern are good, they call it Farmers League, and when they lose, Bayern are trash. Shakes my head. You see, for me, I wouldn't go as too far. I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's a Farmers League. No, but there is a clear difference in quality between Bayern Munich and Frankfurt. You look at our Frankfurt team. Andre Silva is not trash. I mean, like, I didn't even know that he still played for football. In that whole Frankfurt team, can you name me one either world-class player or one truly amazing, exceptional player? They don't have one. In the other side, maybe you can argue Kevin Trapp is a pretty decent, maybe upper tier 3 keeper, but beyond that, there's hardly any player. But you look at Bayern Munich, whether you want to look at Gnabry, you want to look at a Pavard, you want to look at a Thiago Alcantara, you want to look at even a Goretzka, they're full of tier 1, upper tier 2, upper tier 3 players all through that entire team. And you cannot say the same can be said for the rest of the league. So, and the thing about football is that, yes, it's still about team, it's about tactics and a formation. But if you have 3-4 individuals like a Lewandowski, a Mola, a Gnabry, and an Alphonso Davies who individually can win a game for you, that is a massive, massive advantage over a team who just have to rely on just their performance as a team. Because Frankfurt got themselves in good positions. But because of a lack of individual quality, a guy who can beat a man, who can dribble, who can maybe take a man on two, 3 men and maybe produce an excuses pass or beat 2, 3 men and maybe put it in the top corner. Without that, you are very much have to work really hard and get a little bit lucky to find the perfect positioning for you to score. Like those 2 goals that Frankfurt scored, like it was just out of the blue. It was out of the blue and they both came from set pieces. They both came from a corner. I think one came from the corner, maybe one came from a free kick. So, and actually, Neuer actually made a pretty nice save a bit afterwards. So it's always going to be hard. That is one, like, whenever I look at these games that Bayern and Dortmund are playing, I'm looking specifically at what these kinds of lesser teams can do. But also just how Bayern and Dortmund are looking at, because again, I'm looking at just how the individuals play, their formations, their tactics, and just the quality of the players. This is why I just say I have every time I look at Alphonso Davies, I'm super impressed. Like, to have that kind of a player in your team, first of all, for a player to be that young, 19, 20, and be able to say what's up, it's huge. So having an Alphonso Davies on your team, especially for a Bayern, is giving you a massive advantage. It's giving you a massive advantage that other teams can say what's up to, If Dortmund beats Bayern, do you see them as champions? No, because Dortmund have self-destructed before. This will be the first one or last time that Dortmund have self-destructed. I think if they beat them, we'll just get a very interesting, because even if they beat them, they're still 1 point behind. Now, if they lose, I think we can call the league. If they lose, it's over. 7 points, it's over. There's nothing more to discuss. There's nothing more to discuss. Your shout out to yesterday. Thank you for the super chat. Mr. Yasir Saeed says, I now understand why France cancelled Ligue 1. This is literally a waste of time. They should have just awarded Bayern the title and call it a day. Losers. You see, like, Bayern are going to win. Let's see what happens on Tuesday. I feel Bayern are going to win. But put it this way, yes, aside, man. If Bayern lubricates or circumcise Dortmund, then maybe this whole exercise is pointless. It's like if they embarrass Dortmund, like they totally bend them over and spank them, then I believe that they should just call the league them, because 7 points, then you're just mocking the league and you're literally wasting all of our time, man. To say that Davis is not a system player. He does not need to whip in 100 crosses to catch an assist. Trent is still quality, though, just not the same level potential. Move Trent to midfield so he can progress. Yeah, no, for me, as I said, look, as far as wing backs, left back, or whatever you want to go, Alphonso Davis is the better player. Like Alphonso Davis is just the better football player. Trent is really good, but Trent relies on the system and relies on the runs being made. You give Alphonso Davis the ball and he is making great runs. He is good on the ball. He's really good in defense. Sometimes he can be caught out of position. Every time he can be caught out of position. But what I like about it, he is very consistent over 90 minutes. Over 90 minutes, you will not see him make many mistakes. And over 90 minutes, he is going to get good crosses and he's going to get himself in good positions. He's going to do good things with the ball. He's going to make good decisions whilst on the ball. And those are a really good thing to have where you're a young player and there is a maturity that you have when you have the ball at your feet, man. So if Sancho plays against Bayern, the game will be tasty. Yeah, like for me, what I want is let's just have the best guys play, man. Like, let's have the best guys play. So I don't know whether it's a case of like Jad has beef with Lucien Favre, he has beef with the Dortmund board and everything. I would just like a situation where it is the best of Dortmund against the best of Bayern Munich. Let's have that because Dortmund can't beat Bayern with Torgan Hazard, Brandt, and Erling Haaland. No. That's like for them to even have a chance of beating them, they need Jad in that team. They need Jad in that team. Or as Bayern Munich are just going to just do, like how they've done in previous times. They're just going to just big boy and big brother Dortmund all the way through, and they've beaten Dortmund very comfortably with Jad in the team as well. But yeah, you know, like look, man. So that's what it's like. That's why I've always said that, you know, in this whole club football stuff, you know, and people don't want to listen to the stuff I'm saying. I keep on saying the stuff that club football right now, it is getting very repetitive. That is why I am worried about Tuesday. Because if Bayern destroy Dortmund like 4-0 or they beat them very comfortably on Tuesday, this will reinforce a massive problem we have in club football where we have Juventus who are going on to like 7-8 titles in a row and Bayern Munich are comfortably coming into like 6-7 titles in a row, which is insane, which is absolutely insane. Like we've never really seen this before, man. So Cuisance, who the heck is Cuisance, man? Also, had a problem with the style. Okay, so hopefully it's an injury-related thing and not something more. If it's an injury-related thing, then okay, that's cool. Then Davis will pocket Sancho and Hakimi. I want to see it. Let's see it. You know, that would be now. It depends on whether he plays Jad in the number 10 role. But if he plays Jad wide right, I would love to see that. That would be an amazing battle. And you obviously have Piszczek going up against Alphonso Davis, and you have Jad going up against Alphonso. I want to see that happen. I want to see that happen because again, that will be a great test for Jad and Hakimi. Because for me, Jad is a much better player than he was last season. So I think Bayern Munich will be playing a much improved player. It's a bit annoying that, you know, you've had this lockdown where maybe he would have lost some of the improvement that he had, but you will still be going up against a top tier player. But I want to see it. I want to see it, man. This is why the Premier League is the most entertaining and competitive. Bayern are on the verge of 8 consecutive titles. This would never happen in the Premier League. See, that's what I said. Like, you know, this goes back to the whole rage of talking about leagues and everything. And when the guy asks, "Oh, what is the best league in the world?" It depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for youngsters coming through, great young players playing with a freedom, and you giving chances to 18, 19, 20-year-olds, Bundesliga is a lovely breeding ground. There's just an ethos in Germany or in the Bundesliga of we are going to encourage these young dudes to go and play. But if you're looking for competitive the Premier League, yes, Liverpool have totally disgraced the league right now, but it is still, for the most part, even though it look like the last 10-year period, for the most part, it is still the most competitive league in terms of competition. Although the Premier League is slowly looking like a duopoly. Let's keep it real. If Pep and Klopp remain at Liverpool and Man City, let's say they remain at Liverpool and Man City for the next 5, 6 years, it will become a duopoly. Nobody will win the league apart from Liverpool or Man City for the next 5, 6, 7 years. It will be like Barca, Real Madrid. It will be like Barca, Real Madrid, and those are just facts. So it depends on what you're looking for. But as a football fan, it is problematic that a team is on the verge of 8, another team is on the verge of 9. What does that say about club football that a team can win 7, 8 league titles in a row? What does that say about the league? Just on face value, forget about what does that say about the league that a team can win 5 in a row, 6 in a row, 7 in a row, 8 in a row? Like, what does that say in a row consecutively? Not like, oh, we won 4 here, we won 3. No, literally back to back to back to back, 6, 7, 8 times back to back. What does that say? That's insane. That's insane. But it's like it's as if no one really cares. It's as if no one really cares. Muller was the man of the match. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, for me, he's a good shout. Either him or Alphonso Davies. But I think Muller had a really good game. He had a really good game, man. He had a really good game. Your boy yesterday the game, man. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you for the super chats. Let's be real. What was Ligon coming back for? So Nate can balance his boots on his head. Now, rather they put the effort to bring back the seal. But the thing about that though is by Ligue 1 declaring the French league, they have screwed over PSG. They screwed over PSG because by them doing that, PSG will be even more of a disadvantage. PSG are always at a disadvantage playing in the Uber Eats because the Uber Eats is already like tiddlywinks already, but they're even much more at a disadvantage because they won't even have tiddlywinks to play. They're literally doing nothing. They're literally coming out of bed, to play a full-on Champions League game against the top team. So that makes it even harder, man. Is it? But from ASAP Donkey, man. Thank you. Do you think it was right for Bundesliga to resume? I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor, so I can't answer that. So people say, "Oh no, it's too late to anything." Because again, I think someone made a very good point on my La Liga vid. Most of the income, and we did a chat. I think me and Daniel, we did a chat of most revenue that people get is from TV. The revenue that people get, the highest revenue is TV. Now, Gates receipts are also big as well. But if we're comparing what you get from TV and what you get from Gates receipts, what you get from TV is even higher. So this coming back is financially helpful to the institutions of the club. Now, you shouldn't make a decision based purely on cash. But I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. And I would hope that this decision was made with the best, most professional advice being put into place. Of like, yeah, we're not saying that guys are hot and everything, but health must come first. Health and safety first. And all the checks were done. And we're like, you know what? It's good. Let's ride, man. So that's what we're looking at. That you just have to hope that they've done the right thing, man. Ligon's coming back. Oh, for the 2021 season. Now that's interesting. First of all, I don't know whether that is confirmed. I don't know whether that is confirmed, but that would be interesting because my thing is, are are they looking to finish the Champions League in the month of August, or are they looking to begin in the month of August? And oh my, I mean, this is such a mess because if you're looking to bring back the Champions League in August, um, what happens to September when the 2021 Champions League would normally begin? Is it feasible of actually finishing all the Champions League in 1 month? Do you know what? Do you know what I think the best thing is to do? You know what I think the best thing? Oh, this it's so crazy because I'm thinking the best thing to do is, or what you can do. Check this out. Check this out. You can. You play it from August. 2 months is all you need. August and September to finish it. Then you just begin the next one, for instance, in December, but you take no break. Because normally they take like a 1 or 2 month break of the Champions League. Instead, you don't take a break. And you start it in December, and you just have to congest. You just have to have fixture congestion, but you just have to really congest the fixtures and so forth, so you can make the June, July dates. I think that would work. I think that would work. I think that would work because if you try and just do it in 1 month, that means you can only play one leg, and for me, that's stupid. Like, if you're not going to do it properly, then don't do it at all. You know, if you're not, if you're not going to do it properly, then don't do it at all. What's the point? You know, there's no point for that. So your boy Lewandowski is on 27 goals. Your boy Lewandowski is now on 27 goals. So he is 4 away from breaking his record of 30 goals in the season. And it is same old for Lewandowski. If he gets 31, 32 goals, you have to give credit where credit is due. Congrats. Well done. That is amazing. But my dear friend Robert Lewandowski, do you want to go down as a Bundesliga merchant? Because for someone of your talents, are you happy, or would you be satisfied if that was all you were known for? Hey man, I said what's up in the Bundesliga. I'm a Bundesliga legend. I broke all the records in the Bundesliga, and that's it. But you didn't make an imprint whatsoever in Europe. So you are like so basically you're pretty much almost like a lesser version of an Ibrahimovic. You know, so maybe Ibrahimovic maybe didn't really go crazy in one league, but his resume across several leagues is impressive. So that is why I just say, like, for Bayern, like games like Frankfurt, they are training sessions. They are training sessions in order to get themselves sharp and ready for the next game, man. When I used to eat meat, it was pepperoni, but now I have sizzler. Veggie sizzler is what I have. So obviously, cheese, tomato, jalapenos, onions, red tomatoes, red onions, and green onions. So that's, but because I began with tuna, then I went to pepperoni, then now I've now landed on veggie sizzler right now, man. I'm off that whole meat thing. I'm off the whole meat thing. So the best title race is the Serie A. Guys, do we really believe that Lazio are going to last? Come on. Come on. Like, what Lazio have done is amazing. And I definitely want to see that title race rekindle. But okay, put it this way. I feel Lazio have a better chance at winning the Serie A title than Dortmund do. I think Lazio have a better chance because Lazio seem as if they are more, they sort of know what they're doing a lot more than, so they seem more trustworthy. They seem more trustworthy than any of those other dudes, man. So that's my thing, that they seem a lot more trustworthy. So because I mean Dortmund, I just don't trust them. They've done well in these two games. Dortmund have done well in these two games, but we'll obviously preview the game and I'll talk more about the game obviously on Monday during the dugouts and talking tactics. But my cash is still on Bayern Munich to win the title. So if Bayern win, will this be their sixth or their seventh in a row? I need someone just to verify that for me. If they win the title this season, will that be their sixth or seventh in a row? Because that means a lot to me. I don't know. I'm really obsessed with that whole thing. That is why I know that if Juve win this season, it's going to be 9 in a row. So for Bayern, is it 6 or 7 in a row? Ligue 1 is the European Retirement League. Sad. It's the retirement home is MLS. The official retirement old folks home is the MLS. The Uber Eats is, if you're going to PSG, it's weird. It's weird because if you're going to PSG, it's not a retirement. I mean, it's a easy pussy way of getting a trophy. I say it's an easy pussy way of getting a trophy, but I wouldn't really come and say, okay, this is a retirement home. Because put it this way, and this goes for everyone who plays for PSG. If you go there, you'll be judged on whether you win the Champions League or not. So everyone who's been at PSG, you've not done anything in your career. So Neymar, you can get all the flipping things that you want. You ain't doing any of that stuff, man. So if they win it, it's going to be 8 in a row. 8 in a row. 8. So what is it? Yeah, 8. So Dortmund, a lot is riding on Tuesday and beyond. Because, guys, I don't even know whether I will show up for a post-match analysis if Dortmund gets liked. If Dortmund get liked on Tuesday, I don't know whether I'll actually show up for a report. Because what if, I'm just saying, what's concerned, what if Bayern just give them 5? What if Bayern just give them 5? What happens then? Like, how do we now move forth? Just best, he said, don't do what? What do you mean? Don't. Well, I mean, is there anything that I said that I lied about? I said, like, in PSG, nobody has done any, unless you win a Champions League, nobody has achieved anything at PSG. You think a Ligue 1 title you think an Uber Eats title as a PSG player means anything? No. Like, Mbappe has achieved more in France than any of those PSG players because he won a French league title with Monaco during the whole PSG era. That's the thing, man. You see, Just Best. You know what? Just Bestin is a Neymar fanboy, which is cool. It's good to be a fanboy of your dude, but Just Bestin doesn't understand that if Neymar doesn't win a World Cup, he's not sniffing Dino, he's not sniffing Arna, he's not sniffing Pele, he's not sniffing Rivaldo. For a top Brazilian player, you need to win the World Cup. If you don't win the World Cup, I don't want to hear anything from you. So yes, he's won the treble. Yes, he's won the Champions League. But as a Brazilian, it is a requirement of you as a superstar to win the World Cup. So if he doesn't win the World Cup, there's nothing you can say to me. There's nothing you can say to me. And I get Neymar is super talented. I understand he's super talented. But don't show me any of those Uber Eats titles because I don't want to see them. If you show me any of those Uber Eats titles, I will just ignore you. I will look away. I don't want to see any of these Uber Eats titles. So I want to see CL. I want to see a CL. If you don't win a CL in PSG, you have failed. You are a complete and utter failure. And guys, Zad is coming June 8th. Easy. Zad is coming June 8th. Zad is coming June 8th. June 8th. Zad is getting, guys. I got off the phone with Zad. I got off the phone from Zad because this is how it was. I said, look, so yo, Zad, because it was ringing for a long time. I was like, yo, Zad, loads of guys are saying stuff about you. Then Zad said, look, HH, your boy has been reading the comments. I said, yo, is that easy? So Zad, relax, don't look at the comments. He says, no. He says, because basically Zad said, HH, thank you. Said, HH, thank you for what you've done. Because you putting your neck out for me, I will not forget it. And because you did that, I owe you. I said, Zad, relax, easy. You already gave me World Cup semi. You already gave me World Cup, and that's it. So, no, Zad said, no. Because I said, Zad, relax. You gave me World Cup semi. You gave me World Cup semi. You gave me a European win. You gave me a European win. You gave me World Cup semi, and you gave me like double figures, assist goals. Easy. But he said that. Zad said, I want to show these losers why I'm top 2. I said, Zaddy, no. I said, Zad, I said top 3. Then Zad said, no, I want to show these guys why I'm top 2. It's time for me to surpass that overrated clown called Lionel Messi. I said, Zad, no, please don't. Shush. And then he dropped the phone. He dropped the phone. Junaid. Guys, he's John Junaid. Let me hear this name. Name 5 great Verratti performances. It doesn't matter. I don't need to in them because Verratti, ability-wise, is the best midfielder in the world. Based on pure raw ability, is the best midfielder in the world. So I don't need to give any performances. Any performance you see of Verratti is the best midfielder in the world because of his natural ability, man. Come from his natural ability, and that's the key thing, man. Guys, look, man. Torgan will always be there. Guys, Torgan Hazard is. I don't want to say he's trash. I don't want to say because that's just harsh. Torgan Hazard is from the road. You see, he plays like Lil Bro. Basically, his new name right now is Lil Bro. That is Torgan Hazard's new name is Lil Bro. He's Lil Bro. Lil Bro is good. Lil Bro is useful, but are we not going to say Lil Bro is better than Brandt? Lil Bro is better than Jad? Lil Bro is cool. Lil Bro is like an appendage. Lil Bro is like, okay, cool. Come on, do your thing and everything. But Lil Bro is Lil Bro. Lil Bro is Lil Bro. Your boy has to say, says that at this point, the Germany FA should pay the ref against Bayern and make the league interesting, do something, save the league. The league can be saved. Side, it's all over. And the Bundesliga has been like that, like this for the past few years. I can't blame Braunschweig. I can't blame Paderborn. I can't blame FC Ingolstadt because if you have sideshows, fishermen, and farmers, there is very little you can do against the might of your boy Bayern Munich. I mean, for goodness sake, if a boy like Kingsley Coman, a dude literally from the side road can say what's up to you. There's not much you can do. There's not much you can do. But guys, June 8th, we're going to say what's up. We're going to see what's up June 8th. Guys, we're going to pop up. Where's my thing? Where's my Jack Daniels? Where the heck is my Jack Daniels? Guys, we're going to pop bottles. You see, my JD has now gone. We're going to pop bottles. Yes, there we go. Guys, this is for June 8th. Easy. Guys, this is for June 8th. Oh, damn it. We're doing this for June 8th. Guys, I'm making a toast for June 8th. I'm making a toast for June 8th right now. There you go. I'm making a toast for June 8th. This is a toast for June 8th. This is a toast for June 8th. Guys, relax. So a lot of mates toast to my man Zard, a man who brought us beautiful things to the world, brought Chelsea their second European crown, produced one of the greatest performances ever in a European Cup final. A man who bowled the World Cup semi, a man who was betrayed by De Bruyne, who did not really help him when he truly needed him. This is right here from a man Zard. I love you, man. And this is for June 8th. Because June 8th is going to be the time my man Zard's going to say what's up and going to say what up to all you boys and all you moms, going to do that thing. This for Zard. Your boy Just Best, and without super chat, thank you, bro. Just Best, thank you, much obliged. All of your super chats obliged, thank you, bro. You help me, boy. You help me, boy. Guys, we're like, shush. Just Best, I'm no fanboy. I just wanted to appreciate Nate. I appreciate Neymar. I appreciate him fully. I realize his phones because I've always said before, talent-wise, Neymar is definitely top three. He's definitely top three talent-wise, 100%. Because top three is Messi. For talent, is Messi, Neymar, Zad. That's the top three is Messi, Neymar, Zad. That's the top three. But unless he gives me a shiny, beautiful CL, he cannot say what's up. I need that shiny, beautiful CL from your boy Neymar. Guys, come and send in a few questions. There's a few questions that we're going to roll through. So guys, remember, man, this is the thing. Remember to subscribe to your boy Half Folk. Hit us up, hit the like button. Bayern Munich said what's up 5-2. They beat Frankfurt down. They gave Frankfurt that lubricates the Frankfurt defense is crap. I'm going to induct the whole. No. I'm going to induct the whole defense. Lewandowski may not have had his best game, but Lewandowski is on 27 goals. Alphonso Davies has now surpassed Andy Robertson for a while. Andy Robertson was the best left back in the world. But you know what? Alphonso Davies has now said what's up. Alphonso Davies right now, we can now fully confirm the best left back in the world. Easy, guys, chill. Relax, guys, chill. Just relax. Chill. Send me your questions. I'll answer a few questions before I get out of here, guys. Let's be real. So last few cues. Joe, I am as normal as 3 crack addicts. I am cool. I am amazing. I'm amazing. Okay. Let's have a conversation. Let me put it out to the live chat. In 2020, based on recent form, in 2020, based on recent form, who is the better left back now? Is it Andy Robertson or Alphonso Davies? Based on recent form, as of right now, is it Alphonso Davies or Andy Robertson? Who is the best thing right now? Guys, if you see me fully drunk, it won't be. YouTube will take down the channel. If you see me fully drunk, like it'll get. Guys, I'm already wild. I'm already a bit crazy without the drink. So imagine me with the drink. And basically, I'll drink 6 shots. I'll drink 6 shots when Nigeria win the World Cup. When Nigeria win the World Cup, I drink 6 shots. So that's what I'm saying. So as of right now, who would you say is better? Andy Robertson or your boy Andy Robertson or your boy Alphonso Davies? As of right now, based on recent form. Look, show. Wow. Okay. Look, guys, you don't want to see drunk HH. You don't want to see that happen. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I might have a little bit of tip on Sunday. Maybe have a little bit of top on Sunday. Maybe have a little bit of a tripling Sunday. I might. I don't know. Maybe we should do a drunk football dugout stream. Because I'm tempted also to do a stream where we've just fully drank, we're just basically fully out. That would be hilarious. Just thinking of it now, I think there should just be like a day called, this is called the drink stream. This is called the drink stream, where we just drink and we just talk about football. That would be hilarious, man. Ferland Mendy. So this is really interesting, man. So Robertson by country mile, Alphonso Davies. We say Robertson hasn't played. I'm saying even when we were fully playing, I'd still say, based on recent form, Alphonso Davies. Now, Robertson has done more. He's done more. But based on recent form, I don't think there's a left back better than Alphonso Davies. I really don't think there's a left back better than Alphonso Davies. The football drunkard. No, that would be hilarious, man. Oh my god. FG drunk. Ugh. Now, see, now that I don't think anybody is ready to see. Have hope. Do you think Lewandowski could finally show up in the UCL for us this season? Well, my dear friend, Mr. Infinity Stones are Shaggy's kidneys. That's very hard to say. He's playing very well. But Mr. Infinity, I have seen this story many times before. I've seen the story many times before. Which is why I want the seal to be back. But Lewandowski has to prove himself. I don't know what the answer is. I am Nostradamus. I have seen the future. I have seen things many single times, but there are a few things within the future that your boy cannot know. So as of right now, I cannot give you a concrete answer. But what I will say to you is this. Easy, relax, chill. Be that best guy you can be. What I will say is that Lewandowski has to show up in that CL. He must show up in that CL, because if he doesn't show up in that CL, it's going to be very problematic. So it is very, very important that he shows up in that CL. He has to, because his legacy, the part of his legacy is on the line, man. So guys, it's been real. Guys, relax, just chill. Guys, so remember, guys, we are going to be popping off with the Saturday hangout at 10 p.m. And remember, guys, okay, no. Okay, you know what? Now it's not time for boring HH, because it's too many guys saying that I'm drunk and everything, so now it's time for boring HH. At 10 p.m. BST will be the Saturday open hangout. The Saturday open hangout is open for everybody. I hope that you can join. I will post the link on my Twitter about 10 minutes or 5 minutes to 10 BST. Use google.com to see what time 10 p.m. BST is within your country or your time zone. And in this open hangout, it is open for everyone. All you have to do is click the link on the Twitter page. And by doing that, you will be allowed to have a lovely and a beautiful open discussion about that. Oh no, Rodney, that was a pre-recorded video. That is a review of book 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. After I will then do a review of it on book 2. So at 9:30, before the 10 p.m. showdown of the open hangout, that is where you will be able to view and watch. It's about a 12 or a 30 minutes offline review of Avatar: Last Airbender book 1. Then after I've watched the whole of Avatar: The Last Bender, book 2, book 3, I will then use it. So guys, he's obviously talking about my other channel, which is Half Hope's Hot, which is my other YouTube channel where I talk about things non-football related. So these are the things that are over there, man. So guys, yeah, I believe Bayern Munich, they were really very good today. I thought the passing was excellent, and why this excites me is because I am now even much more intrigued to see how this Bayern Munich team can fare tactically against Dortmund. I think it's going to be a beautiful blend of styles, but I do believe that it is on the onus of Dortmund to raise their game, against Bayern, because Bayern are the league leaders. Dortmund are the chasers, and we already know that Bayern Munich have a very good record against them. But based on how both two teams have played, I definitely do see Bayern Munich as favorites of winning that game. All I want and all I need is just a great game. So guys, obviously you've now seen this is now Real HH. And remember, I don't want to promote drinking. I don't want to promote drunkenness and everything. I'm a very normal, regular guy. And so far, hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody is staying safe. And I hope everybody is really doing the best that they can and so forth. And again, for me doing this whole streams and everything is just to give you guys the best possible entertainment and everything, So, I am a lover of all people. I love all people. I love all races. I love whoever you are, of all creeds, of all religions, of all backgrounds. I love everybody. I want to promote love. So this is a new age. I want to promote love. I want to promote caring. I think we have to get past this racism. We have to get past all these races. I love all races. I love all cultures. I love all creeds. And I think if we do more to hug each other, tell one another that we love each other, tell one another that we mean to each other, let us show our deepest emotions towards one another, and let us try and come together as one, because with the human race, nay, the race of all animals, of all human beings, we are all the same. Treat all animals and everyone the same, and maybe we can strive better to destroy all the wars and destroy all conflicts and live in peaceful harmony. Guys, this has been your boy HH. As of right now, I have a few things to do with Daniel Tillock for a little Patreon thing, and the next time you'll be seeing my face will be on the Saturday Hangout. So the Saturday Hangout, remember, is open. I will post the link on my Twitter page about 5 or 10 minutes before 10 p.m. BST. Remember, it pops off at 10 p.m. BST, and it is open for everyone. But you have to click the link as soon as possible, because there are only about 9 spots open, because StreamYard only allows 10. I hope even if you can't come through, I hope you still come through in the live chat, and we can hopefully have a nice, great conversation about La Liga, about Kai Havertz, and just about general footballing topics, so we can have a nice, open, beautiful discussion and have lots of fun. I think the Saturday Hangouts, people are saying, is even better than the Sunday Hangouts. Saturday and Sunday have been competing against each other. So guys, I hope that you've been swell. I hope that you've been good. And I hope that you maintain your distance and your... Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams, and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.